Hi, Bazala Bramzito. Welcome to Life with Makajane, and I am Umakajane. On this channel, we are unpacking all the trending topics. Guys, when I'm saying the trending topics, today's topic is about Lundi, the life coach, and Promise Makunyane, guys. There's a drama there. Kule epoch kuthiwa TikTok. Hey guys, kumanzi into. So Ludi the life coach has posted a video le engizoyifaka manje, then after then ngizonitshela ukuthi kwenzakaleni kwenzakalani guys.
When that lady said she doesn't mind her husband cheating, stop sending her videos. I did not see someone who didn't mind. I saw someone who is tired of a pattern of a man who is cheating, and now she has to publicly make it known that it's okay for him to cheat in order for her to minimize her pain and in order for her to send a message to other women that she's not fazed by them, but deep down she is fazed by them, because if she was not, she would definitely not be making that video. When I said for some of us marriage is an achievement, I meant it, because when you start treating marriage like an achievement, you forget that you actually deserve respect from men. You also have a place and you are valued. She continued to even speak about baby mamas and an end. This man has multiple baby mamas in her existence. And then she says, but at the end of the day, my husband chose me. Yes, you are right. He chose you strategically because he knows you are desperate. You are not going to leave. When he's tired playing the streets, he's going to come back to you, and you're going to nest the diseases that he got from these multiple people out there in the street. Because I can tell you for free, if he's producing babies, that is evident that he's not using protection. And the most likelihood is that you treating that marriage like an achievement are going to have unprotected sex with him, because you're married to him and you're thinking that you are aiding the thirst of him wanting to go out by giving him your body. Then you also become sick. We're not speaking about how desperate women sound when they say they all cheat. Where you gonna go? How many times are you gonna start over? All the women who have started over can tell you for free, do not regret starting over. And all the women who have chosen to stay are the ones who always have this anxiety. And you know what is the funny thing? These husbands that you're bending over backwards, sacrificing yourselves for, never come to therapy saying, I've got an anxiety, I'm scared of losing my wife, because they know that you are one person that he's never going to lose. That is why he's going to spend 80% of his time chasing people in the streets. And when, because you are desperate, also hard. So whenever I'm getting these inboxes, what is your opinion on this? What is your? I'm always saying the same thing. It can only be an unhealed person, a desperate person who's got deep traumas within themselves, who is trying to aid those traumas. Guys, you must remember, if you were not seen as a young girl, you felt you were not seen, you will have issues in your adulthood in relationships. If you've got daddy issues, an absent father, you will look for your father in every man you get. If you had a broken home, you will look for what feels like a home in every man you date. Absolutely imperative to heal so that you can choose at least a healthy relationship for yourself. You do not have to repeat what you saw with your mother. You do not have to repeat what you are seeing with your neighbors. That is unsavory. You don't have to recycle traumas and also put your kids through that. You don't have to. You don't have to. I said to you, when you work for yourself and when you've worked on yourself, a man becomes an extension of what already exists in you. Now, if you have not worked on yourself or for yourself, he's going to be an extension of what is existing, which is nothing. If you've got nothing, he's going to add more to that nothing. If you've got pain, he's going to multiply that pain. But if you've got a beautiful aura, he is going to extend on that beautiful aura. So no self-respecting woman would speak such unless you are deeply, deeply wounded and deeply disappointed, knowing very well there's no way this man will ever change. Therefore, you feel like, oh, I'm already a mom of 3. I don't have a choice. I might as well stay here because I don't feel beautiful enough. I've not empowered myself to leave. I don't even have a proper exit plan. So I might as well sit here while these girls are galambanting, sending me videos, embarrassing me. And you know what's funny? She was holding everyone else accountable except for her husband. She kept saying, you can come for my husband. Baby, it's not your husband that they are coming for. It's your husband that is going to the streets.
Hi, Bazala Bramzito. As Nanimzule, the life coach. Sorry, guys. So everything I should have really ifanela promise ne guys. And guys, but One thing angayenzanga, she didn't mention igama lomuntu. Remember, one, she didn't mention igama lomuntu. So mina ngicabanga ukuthi mhlawumbe ama-fans ka-Promise Makunyane avele wathatha this thing wayimukisa ku-Promise, then Promise commented ngaphansi kwe-video. I'll show you i-video ka-Promise, and I'll also insert i-video ka-Love Coach seka-explain this whole thing ukuthi what sekasho, and ngizofaka enye i-video, then I'll come back with my commentary.
So apparently this is Promise's page. So Promise is the lady who said that she doesn't mind her husband cheating on her. And she's angry in my post. She's asking, why did I say that she doesn't mind her husband cheating? Because when you come here and make videos and be angry at other women, hold everyone accountable except your husband, and say that women are disrespecting you, she disrespected you, and then she had a baby with your husband as if he didn't participate. And then you go around and say, there is no need for women to send you evidence that your man is unfaithful because you're not bothered by that. That is you saying you don't mind. Yeah, I understand. Also, I did not attack you. I was not attacking you. However, I still mean what I said. A mentality of a bruised woman and a mentality of a pygmy woman will always be the same, especially if that woman grew up in an environment where the women in her life were pygmies as well. It's going to sound harsh, but it's true. If you grew up in an environment where you are exposed to father figures that are also cheating and then later reward women with words of we've been through a lot, you're going to look up to that and you're going to think it's healthy. Now, a lot of people that think like Promise are like, but why are you bothered by her life? I'm not bothered by her life. I'm bothered by the mentality because we have children. Our children are on social media, and when we have people who are advocating insecurities like Promise, who are advocating self-disrespect and self-hate like Promise, I am going to speak about them. And once you make a post public, you need to start educating yourself and understand that you are opening that post for public opinion. And my opinion is public. Hence, I will never attack anyone who is upset at my content or who decides to block me as well because they are triggered. One thing about me, I will trigger the truth and that little thing inside of you that makes you feel inadequate. So my content is very authentic. You are always going to feel triggered. There's a part where you say, can you please explain what does it mean to have multiple baby mamas? It means that your husband has more than one child outside of your marriage. That is what it means if you want that explanation. What does it mean not to love yourself? It means you are not choosing yourself just the way you are doing right now. And what does it mean saying that I don't mind my husband cheating? It means every day getting here on social media and saying that it's fine, it's okay. Yet behind those, you are fighting women, you are angry that these women are with him instead of fighting him for being with these women. That is exactly what it means. So how you live your life, it is okay. But when you open it for public opinion, you must understand there will be a public opinion. So you can't be mad when people have an opinion on what you've made public. You've made it public that you don't love yourself. You've made it public that you don't respect yourself. You've made it public that it is okay for you to be a doormat. You've made it public that you've given up on your husband being faithful to you. So now you don't have a choice but to make it acceptable. Hence you go around making videos convincing other women who have evidence that your husband is busy doing these things. So it's fine, and mind. If you didn't mind, you wouldn't be talking about it. You wouldn't be bothered. You would just simply live your life. But nonke in that group who are busy thinking that marriage is an achievement, it's the only holy grail for women, for whatever trauma that you have, because you do have. And by the way, you can come to my conferences. No one is going to judge you. I am going to give you a free ticket. We do have one in Durban and another in Pretoria. Definitely do come true. I understand. Because I'm not fighting with you. Trauma is trauma. A spade is a spade. Even if people can sugarcoat it, even if you can lie to yourself, because there's no normal person who would find reckless behavior okay. A behavior where a person is intentionally putting your life in danger, both from the spiritual realm and physically, akufake in danger, and you still say it's fine. It's fine because that's the standard you've chose for yourself, and you don't believe you're beautiful enough to do it. And that is why now you're speaking like an 80-year-old in such a young body, because you've given up on yourself, you've given up on life, because those are the standards you have chose to accept. And there's nothing wrong with me calling you out on that. Absolutely nothing wrong, because it's the truth. And all the videos that you do promoting that simply show that there is a trauma, and your trauma makes you to behave like that. It's okay, guys, to admit that. I'll go right. Like, it's not a taboo. There's no need even for a fight. Come to my podcast. I mean, there's no need to even fight about that. That's like childish. Facts are facts. A person is traumatized, they think it's the right thing, they've never been exposed to real love, and now they need to learn what is real love for them, or they must accept who they are. Meaning, if you choose to stay in that marriage, don't be angry when people label you for exactly what you are. It's a
Hi bazali bami, so uPromise decided ukwenza video updating us ukuthi uzoyenza njani. So Promise guys, I'll post the video after this thing. So Promise guys, who decided ukusua ugirl for, I think, defamation. No, futhi akashongo ukuthi umsuwa under which thing. Uthi vele wathi uzokhuluma ne-attorney yakhe, then the attorney will advise her which further step mele awathathe. But I think it will be a definition of character. I mean, I think if there is umthetho othi umuntu spread amanga, liyabona le izomfanele. I don't know guys, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not studying law, ngizenzela nje into zabo accounting. But yabo, if there's umthetho othi uhambisa amanga, because on the video la khona sekasho negama u-life coach, she said uPromise, indoda kaPromise Makunyane ibe nabantwana ibe nabantwana while uPromise ashadile. Kanti no, Promise yesu uyavuma ukuthi yena indoda yakhe icheat what. But one thing ayisho ukuthi indoda yakhe ayikaze yaba nabantwana njengoba bashadile. Yes, uke wacheata and uyazi ukuthi nama usacheata, but ke njengoba bashadile, no. And I think if ngikhuluma iqiniso, uthe recently akakaze abambe indoda yakhe yajona, uyibambe before COVID. I remember there was a time uPromise Makunyane trend athi, she said on one of the podcasts ukuthi i-COVID imsizile yena because indoda yakhe kuke wayehla amabhizinisi. Angithi indoda yakhe yabuya yaba indoda yaba ubaba ebantwaneni, but before that bekunokuspenda amalanga, like there were nights webhanyeka abuye. Obviously uyayazi i-businessman uzovela athi ukubhizinisi what, while wena as umfazi, you know deep down, no, this person is cheating. But since after COVID, indoda yakhe has been the best husband. Guys, mina, I'll tell you one free advice. Yabona sabantu asifani, bakhona abantu abafana noPromise abathi mina emshadweni wami anye ngikhiphe umunye umfazi, ne yena uzitshela ukuthi that thing, ukhumbula into ejabulisa wena anyeke ejabulise mina, into ejabulisa omunye umuntu, young understand. Bakhona abanye abantu, abanye abafazi abathi mina angeke ngize ngikhiphe umunye umfazi emshadweni. And we must not act as if lawo bafazi laba bekho emafamilini wethu or sibazi, because it's easy for us ukuthi sicommente while yenziwa le kudeni. But ikhona la kini endlini ibhekile ukuthi no, yazi mama babamdala kuthiwa uyajola, but nangu mama uhleli. You understand? Bakhona abafazi abanjalo. Then bakhona abafazi abafana nathi ke, I think owami, abathi mina indoda yangicheatela. I-cheating imzwisa ubuhlungu, so into ekuzwisa ubuhlungu yayiyeka. You understand? Bakhona abafazi abathi mina indoda ama ingicheatela ngiyayilahla. Bakhona abafazi abahleli namadoda angamaintain endlini nje bahleli la indoda nomfazi, but we know ukuthi umfazi uyenza everything yala endlini. Yeah, understand? Yileyo Promise yena ke abantu abangafuni khona, yileyo Promise washo wathi if indoda financially I'm support yamhlukumeza anyeka ayihlalele lento leyo. I think ngambona ku podcast with Madam Speak, if I'm not mistaken. Angisakhumule ngathi Madam Speaker athi yena one thing engamkhipha emshadweni ama finances. That means indoda mhlambe engasamondli nani. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but ngangamuzwa ku podcast yaka Madam Speak obuya, but she was talking to Madam Speak. You understand? Ikhona into ukuthi umuntu angiyahlala nama ngiyenze ngihlalele indoda endlini iyasebenza kodwa imaintain. But we have women abahlalayo athi mina anginankinga as long as awubaba enganeni zakhe. Uyayibo? Esabantu asifani. So kuyo yonke lento le guys, ngizofunda ama-comment wenu, mhlambe ngizobona ukuthi ubani uthatha side like man. At this point angina side, because naye the life coach mawucala uzwa the first video bekakhuluma on opinion yakhe based on what is something on social media. Phela into mayisho on social media, you decide ukuthi you know what, I'll take this personal information ngiyiplug there, ngitshele everyone ukuthi my man is a cheat and you are a public figure. We have a right to have our own opinions. And ngithi siku country, if freedom of speech ikhona guys, it's allowed. So Promise Makunyane, she's the one who told us ukuthi indodakhe cheater, indodakhe what. You understand? So ugenda kaba nama opinion wakhe naye based on what uPromise should, and then the I think the part ebalekile ukuthi the first video azange aze asho igama lomuntu. Maybe into engamdlisa mangabe bamswo or something is that the second video whereby asho igama laka Promise. You understand? But okay guys, I'm not a lawyer. Angisi next, I don't know kuzophuma kanjani. Please guys comment down below ukuthi niyibona kanjani lento, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, share and hit that notification button. Guys, I'll post a video ka Promise, ningakhohlwa ukuthi nginithanda ukuya nokubuya.
Hi guys, final update on the whole Lundi, the Sia, the life coach lady. I cannot comment with my podcast thing anymore. When I comment my video, my comments keep disappearing. However, this is the final update. I have spoken to my attorney. I am going to sit with them tomorrow and they are going to give me legal counsel over this matter. The only times I've ever had a legal battle is when the big shots people took my podcast, because I said with their wives on my podcast. It took me to the High Court, so now I don't know how things are going to go. But this is really just an honest update from me that I am doing that and I'm meeting my lawyer tomorrow. And I'll just keep you guys posted, but yes, this is what I'm gonna do, and when there's an update I'll tell you guys what they are saying as well.